Hey guys, D1sco here, and today I'm running to the Dead by Daylight developer update player intent system. Now I'm aware I'm late to this, but I've been super busy with other things. I haven't really had the time to even like message people that often, let alone, make videos. So, expect the next couple of weeks or so to just be catch up videos because not sure how long I'll be doing catch up for, but I have quite a bit of stuff planned for a while. It says last week we hosted a Reddit AMA. I don't know what that is. I know what Reddit is, but I don't know what AMA is. So if anybody can uh, clue me in on that, that would be very helpful. Thank you. And on top of having a blast answering your questions, we know some topics really got you talking. One of those was the chat wheel system. We're working on the host for us to coordinate and communicate their intentions in game to what better time than the present to share some more details about it with you, including one way your feedback's already impacted it. The system in question is aptly called player intent. With it, you'll be able to communicate a range of preset messages to your fellow survivors at the press of a button, using a radial menu from thanking them for a heal to saying you're going to work on John, suggesting split up messages focused on the fly actions are most useful during a trial. Definitely like the idea of that because it's hard to communicate when with people. It's hard to communicate in this game when you're by yourself. You know what I mean? Like if nobody else is playing with you, it's hard. So I get it. Oh, the picture. So I guess this is kind of the general concept right now of what it'll kind of be like. Okay, interesting. When a message is chosen using the player intent wheel, other survivors will see it next to your name in the game HUD, keeping your general view chat clear of distractions while you're in the middle of looping or hunting for an objective. To help combat message spam, you can expect a cooldown between messages, which will increase if too many messages are sent in a short period. We want this comms wheel to suit different players. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's like there. Specific needs. So you will customize which messages you take into your trials from the options menu. So here's kind of that. So we have messages, enable player intent. And then you have different options and you can set them to various things. Okay. Of course, one piece of feedback we've seen is a system like this isn't for everyone. We've already discussed this as a team and have a solution for that. If you've ever not used the player intent system, you'll be able to disable it from the same menu. Once they will not be able to send messages to players, they will not see the messages they send. Okay, so that's kind of cool that they give players so much free wiggle room with this. We've also added the ability to mute individual players so you have more control over the comms you see and don't see. If you're finding certain players' messages distracting, muting them will block any further player intent messages from popping up on your end. And that can be helpful, you know. Oh, I see. Okay, interesting. Well, this system is meant for everybody who plays Survivor. Its value will be a bit different depending on how you play, just like how your feedback from the AMA helped inform the addition of an opt-out option We're dying to know your thoughts. Even better, it would be massively helpful if you could also share a little about how you play to give context to that feedback. For instance, do you tend to play solo queue? I used to a lot. Prefer Swift or identify as a killer main. I mean, I just like playing the game with friends. You know what I mean? I I do not identify as a killer main. I suck donkey dick as a as killer, so I don't consider myself that. How would you define your experience level in the game? A new player, veteran? I I mean, I started playing a number of years ago, but it's been on and off lately, and I haven't played it in a while, so the game has changed a lot. But I don't really know what that would cause the bias. Let us know in the comments below, so we'll be watching your feedback closely as the team continues to work on this system ahead of its release this fall. Okay. Until next time, the Dead by Daylight team. All right. Well, final thoughts here. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea a lot. Execution might be different. Yeah, I mean, just because execution is always, it's like it's easier on to put something on paper or to come up with an idea. It's even harder to put into practice, and a lot of people seem to think that they can do game development easy, like better than actual game developers, but they don't realize how many people and how much money and time and effort goes into making these games. So I always try to cut game developers, some slack at least, and I feel like I cut them more slack than a lot of people do. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just I kind of know a little bit about game development, a little bit from a friend, who has kind of dabbled in it here and there. So, but yeah, so I'm glad I finally got to react to this and kind of see what this was about. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, ring the bell, do all the aggravated garbage. It helps us out a lot. It means a lot to us. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Woo.